Hi, it's Wolf from StormTheCastle.com, and here on YouTube you know me as Epic Fantasy, and this is my latest tutorial. This is a Lord of the Rings project, how to make the Witch King helmet. Right there, yeah. Fun project. Pretty easy to make. You need some cardboard and some paper mache or plaster cloth. A few different things. You don't need a whole lot of materials to make this. It comes out really good, and of course I give you the template. So this tutorial, I'll show you how to make this. First of all, let me say thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for subscribing to my videos if you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button wherever it may be. Always lots of fun, interesting, creative stuff here on my channel. I do 2 new videos every week. You know, and this is just another Lord of the Rings project. I've done many of them, at least a couple of dozen of them. So take a peek through my videos, see if there's something else that you like. So let's back up a little bit and take a look at this, how big it is. See it? Okay, let's launch into the introduction, and then we will do how to make the Witch King helmet from Lord of the Rings. Okay, what you need to do this project. The template, which I give you, you can download it. Some sandpaper, some paint, black, brown, green, and silver, and a bronze metallic paint. A glue gun, paintbrush, scissors or knife, a plaster cloth, some black cloth, newspaper, and a couple of cereal boxes. So let's get to it. You print up the template, cut out the pieces and put them together, and they're going to look like this. This is what the mask is going to look like. But you don't have to. You can put it together like this just so you can see it. But take those pieces apart. There are 4 pieces. And then lay them on cereal box cardboard and tape things together as you need to make the sizes. So trace them on the cereal box cardboard. And then cut them out. Fun project, you know, it's a pretty simple project. Once you got it figured out, it's not too bad. There you go, that's the headband. Now the face plates, there are 2 of these, so trace those 2. And you can actually just tape them down and use them like that if you want. See it? And don't forget about the eye holes. Use an X-Acto knife to cut those out, or scissors or something. Going to look like that. And now the spike on the top of the head. That's 1 piece, but make 2 of them because we want to make it double thick. Just so it's nice and strong. It doesn't jut way up in the air. We want it to be nice and strong for the plaster cloth. So hot glue the 2 of those together. You know, you can use, instead of plaster cloth, you can use paper mache. That's 2 cups of water, 2 cups of flour, tablespoon of salt, and then you dip it in newspaper. Now for that piece, for that vein up the center of the head, bend it a little bit so it's got a little bit of a crease right in the middle of it. So now put the 4 pieces together like this. You lay down your headband, and then you glue the other 3 pieces to it. It looks good. Now we made the headband plenty big so you can adjust it to your head. And when you adjust it to your head, give yourself extra room. Like put 2 fingers in there to give yourself extra room so it'll fit comfortably, because it's also going to get a little bit smaller when you plaster it or you paper mache it. So glue it in the back. If you have Velcro, put Velcro on it. Although not now, you would do that later. Let's step back from this a little bit and take a look at it. I like it. The template makes it so easy. So if you're using plastic cloth, cut up a bunch of strips of it. Gonna need plenty of it. And you don't need long strips. And the beautiful thing about plastic cloth, this is the stuff they used to, if you had a broken arm or something, this is what they would use to repair it. Make a cast out of it. But you wet it, get rid of the excess water, and then put it right on there. And take your time with it. Have some fun with this. You know, you want the detail to be nice. You know, use scissors to trim it. Cover the whole thing, inside and out. But I'm going to show you something about the inside. Don't actually cover the whole inside quite yet. I will show you that. See, if you cover the inside, you won't be able to see the eye holes in your cardboard. So leave this part open so you can cut those eye holes out, and then you can go ahead and plaster over it afterwards. Nice. Looks good. And a hairdryer will help you to dry it up real quick. Looks good. If you have a little trouble with the nose like that, that's okay. You can sand it a little bit, file it a little bit. Painting it will touch it up and fix it. Then go ahead and sand it to smooth it all out. Now we're going to put a coat of white on it as a kind of like a primer. So go ahead and cover the whole thing with white. Then we're going to make ourselves a paint with brown, green, black, and silver. This is like a crazy mud from the gates, the depths kind of color. It's, you know, just got like a look to it. So you make yourself up a color like that. It's earthy, battlefield kind of color, and paint the whole thing. It's kind of like a primer almost that we're doing on this. See, and there you go. So then we added a bunch more. Once that dries, that coat of black, see it? It looks really good. It's very dark. Then we added a bunch of silver to it, and then did our shiny metallic kind of like coat. So you know it's shinier. You know, and you can fudge all these colors any way you want. If you just have black, go ahead and paint it black. But you want to get a good look on that thing, mix some colors like this, and give it a sheen. See, it's got like a shininess to it. Now it almost looks metallic. Then we're going to just touch it lightly with a bronze metallic spray paint. Just a light coat. We're not actually painting the whole thing. We're just kind of like accenting it. So the black does show through. And there you go. Looks really good. Once that dries, you can apply some kind of a fixative, some kind of a sealant to it. So let's do the spikes. Those are just rolls of newspaper. You roll them like that so they look like horns. And then to keep them in their shape, you cover them with masking tape. And then do 8 large horns. And 8 small horns. And then we use our same color that we did with the base color we made for the helmet, for the face mask. We use a black and a green and a brown, a silver and a brown to make that earthy battlefield color. And paint those horns up. Hair dry will help them to dry quicker. Or a fan. And then touch them lightly with our bronze metallic paint again. So they match the rest of the helmet. And then seal it. So now let's attach them. There are 8 large horns, and we do them in pairs like this. We're going to do a large horn and a small horn. So you hot glue that horn on like that. Now the small horn, you cut it out at the base at an angle like this, so then it attaches like that, and it sticks up at an angle. See that? Like that. You glue it like that. Looks really good. So it's pairs. Or horns, I don't know what I call them, horns or spikes or whatever they are. They're like quills almost, or porcupine quills or something. So then there's another one. And you continue this all the way around. That one's cut at an angle already. And you glue it so it sticks up. And there you go. Looks good. Start with these first 2 in the front and take your time with them. And then you work your way all the way around. You know, all 8 sets of them like that. It's like a thorns. Looks really good. Really come out good. This helmet's nice. So now we need to put the cloth in it. There's 2 pieces of cloth. One piece is like a face plate that covers the front of the face and hangs lower than the helmet. And that's just kind of like in the front. It doesn't go all the way around. So we put some glue in around the brim there, in the front of it, and then attach a cloth to it so it ends up looking like this. And if you use a nice thin cloth, you can see right through it. You don't need to punch out those holes for the eyes. And then you do another piece of cloth, a circle like this, so as if it was like a skull cap that fits on your head, like a headband almost. And then you glue that in like this, so it sits on the top. And that's it. You have made the Witch King helmet. I'm very proud of you. You did a nice job. If you make this project, send me a picture. I will put it on my website. There you go, the completed project. A lot of fun. Not a whole lot of supplies you need. Go crazy with it. And thanks for watching this video. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button. Always lots of fun and interesting stuff. Lots of blacksmithing coming up too. There you go. Love Lord of the Rings. Here's some more projects. The Ring-Wraith Sword, Spartan Helmet, Gandalf's Sword, and of course, Sting, Bilbo's and Frodo's sword. Thank you.